Oi, hello everybody, welcome back to Final Fantasy. I am Snow, and in the last episode, we learned a language. Yep, languages are fun. Also, new enemy. This one's a Nacho. And it does a lot of damage. Shocker, but whatever. And it does poison. It's pretty nuanced at this point. Not nuanced. What am I saying? Time for some fire, though. Anyways, in the last episode, we learned a language. We searched around, got a bunch of money, and we learned a few spells while we're at it. Not a whole lot of action happened last episode. That's all right. Stupid nachos. Always ruining my day. Said nobody ever. Oh. This thing is quite resilient. Hello, sir. When you get stabbed in the eyeball or whatever, you're supposed to die. Unless this is, I don't know, some sort of horror movie where the horrific... This thing would definitely be a villain in a horror movie. You cannot convince me otherwise. The strange looking teeth thing or whatever, I don't know. It is the stuff of nightmares. Oh. Right. So many people are poisoned right now, so... Makes sense why parties all rearranged. That's something I'm definitely not a very big fan of with this game, but it does at least, you know, remind you that, hey, you should probably do something about this. Anyways, though, we go down here. Keep on walking. And eventually we will come across... There it is! Ah! A Tyrannosaurus! This is every 5-year-old kid's favorite dream. Because it's... Even though it's red. But its arms are definitely, you know, accurate. And that's nice. Dinosaurs are fun. Let's freeze it to death. Dinosaurs did go through some ice ages. Which, also leads me to another fun fact that you may or may not have known about. Something, well, you may or may not have known about it, but it's something that not many people think about. The earliest dinosaurs are older to the newest dinosaurs than the dinosaurs are that old to us humans, today, on this day and age. Because dinosaurs have lived for like 150,000 years, no, not thousand, million, 150 million years. And the last dinosaurs died off about like 63, 62 million years ago. So yeah, because dinosaurs have walked the earth for several million years, it's quite hard to think about. There's some dinosaurs that are as ancient to the most recent dinosaurs as the most recent dinosaurs are to us. It's pretty crazy. We are the Lufinish. Only our bravest became sky warriors. Your airship was theirs. Well, now it's mine. All mine! Anyways. What if I said that time in, like, Lufinish or something? I don't know how Lufinish is said or what kind of accent they use. I will warn you that, like, if you came here, before you learned Lufinish, they'll just be spouting some gibberish or whatever. But now that we know Lufinish, it's now, you know, translated into English. At the time of destruction, a legend was born. In 400 years, warriors with orbs will appear to save our people. Are you? Question mark. 4 period asterisk. We have grammar! Oh, the Light Warriors. The legend is true. And that it is. Yes. Okay. So what are we doing here exactly? Well, there's a few things. Okay. Until 400 years ago, we controlled the power of the wind. This enabled us to suspend the castle in the air. In the air. 400 years ago, we had an advanced civilization. Our interest was the universe. I'm sorry. Okay. Hey! There's nothing here! The floating castle floats high in the sky, seemingly among the stars. Which will be our next destination, and dang it! Stop moving away from me! Everybody wants to move away from me now. We have passed on the legends from generation to generation, but 400 years ago have caused our memories to fade. I wonder if the robots made by our ancestors are still moving. Robots, you say? Yes, this is... yeah, if you want to know how like dug in deep Final Fantasy is with the fantasy aspect, just ask, does your RPG have robots and dinosaurs in it? And elves and random dwarves and just, I don't know. This is like the best of playlist of, fantasy crap. The floating castle. Our ancestors lived there. The Mirage Tower is the entrance. The Mirage Tower. The power of wind was taken by Tiamat. Dang it! Our last 5 warriors left to find the cause by the world's decay. We know they live, but as bats. That is important, though. That is very important. So, like, you remember all those bats that showed up, like, from here and there, and like, in the Chaos Shrine, the other temples that had a bunch of stuff in it, like, they had a bunch of bats just lying around going like, stuff like that. That is what that person was talking about. We fought with Tiamat, but were unsuccessful. The fiend now inhabits our floating castle. We knew that a great power controlled the fiends. Our 5 bravest warriors left, never to return. Very ominous indeed, I see. With the chime, you can enter the Mirage Tower. That is what we are here to do, to get a chime. There's also one other thing that we came here to do as well. You just need to move out of the way. Please, stop. Get some help. Thank you. Okay, good. So there's a secret place over here that sells more spells. The last 2 8th level spells, to be exact. Actually, the last 1 8th level spell. Well, the last 2, but like 1 individually. Anyways, so we've got Razara, stuff like that. I don't know. This, I can't remember if the upgraded version of Raze cures you with like more hit points, or if it affects the entire party. I don't remember though. I cannot afford it though right now. But as for the black magic spell that you can get, oh, didn't mean to press that. You get nuke. You get to fire off nukes. It's actually called Flare. This is probably the strongest spell that isn't like a... Like, it's not a chance insta-kill move, but like... But it is non-elemental, which means that you don't have to worry about it being, like, less effective, but it's also not going to be more effective. But it deals a crud ton of damage to the entire enemy party. It's a nuke! It's a flare nuke, but it's... Anyways, though. Okay, it just loops like that. Anyways, though... Now we have our destination. Alright. So now the next place we need to go is Le Mirage Tower, which we have to park somewhere outside the desert because we cannot enter into the desert. Even though that we did actually... it was in a desert space of which we, like, acquired the airship. But that is the only space that will allow you to, like, have an airship landed on. I don't know why it doesn't let you go into the desert, but oh well. That's just how the game rolls. It won't let you place it anywhere that isn't flat grassland. Ah. I almost reached the Mirage Tower without getting into any fights. And wow, that looks cool. It's a sandworm. But anyways, though, that is a lot of blood, man. Man, do a lot of people just come by this place and it's... Or is that just the color of its saliva? I guess it would have to, have a lot of, like, just random saliva dripping out of its teeth, dripping out of itself to keep itself moisturized. I have to imagine creatures that, like, live in the sand would have to, like, have their own conservative water supply inside of them. And we have now entered the Mirage Tower! In the next episode of Final Fantasy, we will venture into the Mirage Tower and see what we can find, and see if we can venture forth beyond. Peace.